Hi there, it's Nicole with Mindful Connections Sunday Inspiration. So today I want to talk about Mindful Connections principle number 4, interchangeably be student and teacher. And of course, for any of us who have animals, children, and also our partners and the people in our life, they all can be our teachers. In particular, when we feel the most emotion around it, often that's exactly the teaching moment where they teach us something, where we realize our impatience, or we realize our limits, or we realize whatever we might realize. But today I want to talk about a totally different way of looking at it. So as you know, we have a new puppy. He's been with us now, I think, just about 6 weeks. And one of the big things initially that was a real challenge was for him to go to the bathroom quickly. He would always leave the house, plop himself on the grass, roll around, stretch, roll again, stretch again. Then he would usually roll on his back and ask me to pet his belly, which I would do, of course, at the beginning, because I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. And then finally he was like, okay, dude, it's time to go to the bathroom. And he would stretch some more and roll some more and eventually get up, and then he would really find the right spot in the highest grass possible, go to the bathroom. Well, on a day like today, that wasn't a big deal. On days where, it was raining or in the middle of the night or whatever it might be, that's a different story. This is the puppy. He'll probably pop into the camera in a minute. He just found a pipe that he crawled through. Yeah, so he looks not so much like a white puppy, but he looks like a dirty puppy. Look what you figured out. It's nice. All right. Well, so what that's teaching us also is to accept reality and to see the world through his eyes, and it looks like he had a blast going through that pipe. Anyway, back to the idea of, hi, baby, you're so beautiful. So he, of course, it's back to the bathroom situation. So, of course, that was fine when the weather was like this, but in the middle of the night or on a really rainy day, it was like, come on, go to the bathroom, what's the deal? So I was talking to this lady, and she's a dog trainer, and she said, oh my God, you got to stop this with him right away, never pet his belly again, when he lies down, get him up, give him 15 seconds, go back in the house. And I'm like, but what if he pees then in the house? Well, that, you have hardwood floors, that's not such a big deal, but you got to get him out of this behavior, otherwise this will never stop. And I'm like, well, I guess I better get on it. So the interesting thing was, though, the next time we went outside, I didn't pet his belly, but because I didn't pet his belly, it wasn't so busy trying to convince him, and I just kind of did what he did. I didn't lay down on the grass, but I really, with my barefoot feet, stepped on the grass, and then I watched him and how he was stretching, and I'm like, would be kind of a good idea to stretch. And then I saw how he's like taking in the air, and I'm like, wow, this smells like so beautiful of grass and flowers right now. And then all of a sudden I heard the birds, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And isn't it ironic that here I am trying to rush him to go to the bathroom, and who likes that, by the way, right? I wouldn't like that. But instead, he actually takes a moment to transition from an indoor place to an outdoor place, and takes it all in. And we forget to stop and really be present in those moments when we're actually been given the moment. So for me, that was a real learning opportunity, and he was a great teacher, showing me how to really tune into your environment, be present when you switch from one to the other, and be just more aware and mindful in your environment. So it's a little bit of an unusual teaching, but it certainly changed my life, because guess what? Once I realized and I relaxed when standing out there, he went to the bathroom within seconds, and it is no longer an issue without me even doing anything but becoming aware of his demeanor and then relaxing into it, not fighting it, and all of a sudden it all worked out. So maybe an opportunity for you guys to think about and see what you can make of it. And then, as always, let me know in the comment section. See you next Sunday.